yet. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's the Rated Black Podcast.
Hey,
Rated Black Podcast. The start in just a second. We'll see you in a minute. All right, y'all. It's the Rated Black Podcast.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. What's up?
We are all the way live. It's the Rated Black Podcast. Today is, what's the day? It's August 4th.
August 4th.
Oh my God. School finna start back. I'm so happy. Oh, school's on.
These kids been working my nerves.
We get some more
tickets. It seemed like the last day, the last week, I would say. They was crazy today.
Yeah.
They was crazy.
When they go back to school?
They go back next Wednesday.
So that's a long time.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
It ain't even Wednesday yet. That's over a week.
Oh, give me strength.
I swear I blinked
You got
and
it.
July was done.
Yeah, you did.
Welcome to the Rated Black Podcast. Latoya, how was your week?
It was fine.
20 years of teaching.
Yeah.
Dang, that mean you old as dirt. Wow.
You're OG in the game.
Oh my goodness.
20
So-
years.
so-
Shout out to me.
20 years, that means that you have kids coming back to let you know how you touch their life and stuff. Because you know,
Absolutely.
at 20 years, you get that.
Yeah, I have friends, my students, former students on my Facebook.
Oh,
They
wow.
grown. They grown, like 21 plus.
Yeah, they're like the
Yeah.
same age as my oldest daughter. So
Yeah.
Oh,
like
wow.
26.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those kids are like 25, 26, the first group of kids that I taught. So it's crazy because they were 8 during that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Time flies.
And that ain't all your business.
And I have one in particular that always be like, dang, Miss Jones, really? Turn your head.
Yeah, turn your head.
Mhm,
It's not the
mhm.
one you grew up with.
You grown. Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all, we drinking watermelon margaritas today, so grab your
And
drink.
they
We got
are
a good show for you
mucho
today.
delicious.
They are good.
Yes,
y'all.
and don't
Yes.
worry about me
We
running
got a
out
refill.
today.
Can I get a
Don't worry about me
refill?
running out today because
You
I
know,
got it. I got the
a
refill.
whole picture full.
I'm not gonna run out today like I did last week, and I was looking at them drinking. So
Yeah.
we good today.
Denard, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I worked, I bartended at Marty's Live this weekend. And I didn't do anything else but get some rest. I went to a musical. I did go to a musical.
Oh, okay.
I sang at a musical. I forgot the name of the church. Of my cousin to put it in the comments. It's her church. Y'all put it. Y'all say hi in the comments.
Yeah, tell
Hey
us.
guys, where y'all at?
I went to a musical. I sang at the musical. My mom came, and then it was my cousin Alicia's birthday as well. But me and my mom went out to dinner afterwards
Where you go,
at
Domino's?
Glorious.
Oh,
That's my
I
second
love
favorite.
it.
My second favorite. Yeah. The
Bean
beans. Oh my
dip
God.
and drink.
I get like 3 bowls of them
Me too.
beans. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I had
Those
one
shrimp
drink.
enchiladas are the bomb.
I had one drink and I was supposed to go to the casino.
Oh, I went.
I was riding with somebody to the casino and I fell asleep after that one drink. So I missed it. Wasn't meant. It wasn't meant. I've been trying to get there and it's not. I guess it's not meant for me to go. I've been supposed to go for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And I keep
man.
on missing my opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna go this weekend, but this weekend will be my first weekend at my new job, which I'll be bartending concerts for Live Nation in Houston. So I start
Okay.
doing that
Snap.
this
Yeah,
weekend.
good.
Yes, I'm gonna be a traveling bartender,
I know that's right.
getting people drunk
Traveling. Get
outside
that
the
money.
city.
It's that
So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
And he's practicing with us right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get right into the show today, y'all. So today's topic is
Social media.
social media
Clout,
cloud.
chasing,
Uh-huh.
all of that good
Yes, the
Toya over
new
here shaking her
addiction.
head.
You know what?
Toya? Tell us how you really feel.
Yes, tell us how you feel.
We're gonna get into the meat of it.
We gonna get into
We
it.
are. So we're talking about social media clout today.
That's
And
right.
We know that is a new addiction. Our phones are already addictions. And then let's talk about social media, right? So let's talk about the price of going viral. What what does that look like?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So the price of going viral, it can have good, it can have bad. Let's talk about the good. So the good of going viral. Viral can really help boost up your numbers, like followers on different accounts. People can ask you to be like brand ambassadors.
Yes.
You can network with different people, be brand ambassador for them. And then you can also make money from it.
That's right.
So, and then you'll see it all over social media. You have your little 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah.
And then what's next?
Well, mentally, going viral can take a toll on you. I never went viral.
I haven't went viral.
I've never went viral. So, but I know that mentally that it can really take a toll on you. It can have you up, it can have you down.
Yes, it can.
Reading other people's comments about you, can really take a toll on you mentally. So
the bad of going viral, I would say exactly what y'all saying. It can take a mental toll on your health. You see different people going viral and you don't know the true story behind what's going on, what they all have to deal with. You have people that go viral and then they get a lot of hate.
Yes.
They get a lot of nasty comments. They get a lot of bashing, and that stuff is very negative. It's really negative, and it can take a toll on.
And it depends on what it is, though, because sometimes when you really start looking at people going viral, some people are real transparent. A lot of people are transparent with the things that are going on. I remember seeing some video where that lady had, I don't know, she had a lot of people, like it was a whole soap opera where she was talking about the dude or some, she had all these different parts of stuff.
She had part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't watch it, but everybody was talking about it on social media. I was like, I can't. I already got enough stuff going on in my life. I don't want to hear all 41 parts of your story wrapped up. But and then you have people that's just real goofy and silly, like be doing these little pranks and stuff. And then it's like, dang, that went viral. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But it's goofy and people are watching it and getting a laugh. So
people love drama.
They're all over.
People love drama.
There was a new viral video this week. Did y'all see it? It was about the 3 little kids in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all see the new video with the sister?
No.
Oh my God. I wish I could pull that up now.
So there's these 3 little boys. And they were still.
It's a girl too.
Is it a girl?
Well,
my bad. I couldn't tell. But anyway, there was these kids and they were in the store. I don't know where they were, but they were stealing. Like they had all this stuff.
And they was like, you better open. They got locked in the store.
They got locked in their mother. You got glasses with tags on. You wearing stuff. This little boy had on a whole robe. I mean, it was a whole hot mess, but they were literally cussing these adults out. And all I was thinking was, please don't let them be in my school.
That was in Dallas. And then there was another video I watched today with the sister, which is also just as slow as them. And she was like, first of all, my mama wasn't in them with them, and she didn't know they was stealing it. They wasn't stealing food. They had snacks and toys.
Oh, wow.
Like that's supposed to be
it didn't make it any better. It was so. And so I couldn't stop laughing, but that is a real problem. And it has to be something that they saw because, we see the videos that go viral from the people that run in the stores, adults running in the stores and they grab what they can and they're running out of the door, and that's a real thing. People do that. And I bought some candles from a booster.
You don't mind doing it, huh?
But let me tell you something. About things that are that you don't pay for or things that that are stolen. They don't add any value to your life, so you can't bring stuff like that into your house. It's because it's like a curse, so you are getting things, stolen things, and you're bringing them into your house, and somebody's going to steal it from you. Or somebody could break in your house. You have to be careful what you bring. That's just like people, the energies that you allow into your home. You cannot just bring anything in your house.
True. I get that. That makes sense.
You can't bring it in your house.
So a little bit about my process with social media. I've been viral. I say 3 times, maybe 3 times. So the first time I went viral, I literally and being viral is just like the lottery. I'm telling y'all, it's no strategy. It's nothing that you can do to say, okay, do this and I'll go viral. I literally was in the car, in the car with my family. We're driving, and I see these airplanes, like jets flying over us. And I just record in the sky with these planes flying. And I'm like, in the video, I'm talking. I'm like, okay, what's going on, y'all? I'm on 20. I don't know what's about to happen, but what's going on? I think I got 180K, maybe. I have to go find the videos on Facebook. I got likes, shares, and people just follow me out of nowhere. So that was like the first time I went viral, and it literally was nothing. It was nothing good. It was nothing bad. It was just a video of me doing the sky, trying to see why these jets, and people from all over had something to say. You heard from hearing it's the military, y'all. That's Donald Trump. You know, it was a whole bunch of stuff in the comments. So it's just funny to know that, you know, hey, I went viral like that. I wasn't even expecting to go viral.
Right.
I was just posting a story.
My son posted, he really don't post on TikTok, but he hopped on this trend about like your top 5 candies or something like that. And he had over 1 million.
Oh, he
had over 1 million views, but he got shadow banned on TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, just for that, and I don't know why, but then of course, you know, now he can't post on there. So again, those are like the cons of, you know, those specific things happening that you almost kind of get blackballed.
Yeah, you do. You see that a lot. You see that a lot on Facebook. They'll go viral. A lot of people create original content, and people will go steal their content. And so you see that happen a lot. I've seen that. Look, I've done it before. I like that post. Let me go revamp that and see, you know, how this works.
Make it your own.
Yeah, I twist the words up and everything.
Well, see, I don't find that stealing a post. See, so like, you know how you think of something or you thought of something, or you said something. You wasn't the first person to say it. There's millions of people in the world. And so a lot of times that's where fear comes in, where people don't want to do anything because they're like, oh, somebody's already making t-shirts or somebody's already said that, you know, but you can say it again. You know, you have to make it. Sometimes it's your voice. It's just your voice that people need to hear. They didn't need to hear it from the last person, and they need to hear it just how you said it.
But then the thing with I guess we would say like a downfall or like the con is once you do have that viral moment, like what do you do next? Are you chasing it? You trying to find that other thing, you know, and you might not ever get back to that. How do you recoup from not being able? Because just because you go viral once does not mean that's the constant thing.
It's not constant. Like literally when I made that post and I went viral, I would say that happened like in the beginning of the year. I didn't go viral again until like the summertime, or it was close. It was like April. I'll say April because I went viral on a video that I did for my daughter, her college announcement.
A different world.
Yeah, so I did that. But I feel that the reason I went viral on that is because I had been networking with Smash the Topic. You know, he had came to our food truck and stuff and talking to him, and he saw the video and he was able to push the video out for me. So
and you know they have a lot of followers.
Lots and lots of followers. Shouts out Smash the Topic.
Yes.
So what do y'all think about what does it mean to go viral? What do you think and hear when you hear the word viral?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. And then so that puts us with our next topic: authenticity versus performance. That was a big word.
You did good. One of them you gotta go and figure it out, boo. You did good though.
Authenticity versus performance. I didn't write this down.
Just being organic.
So when you really look at it, you know, when people are on social media, you really don't know what the real is from the fake. So that really comes down to when you authentic, you know, your true self. You know, a lot of times when you are your true self, sometimes that don't get a lot of likes. When people like drama.
People like
they like for you to put on a performance. They like to see that your life is worse than theirs. That
I watched a good fight video earlier.
See? You know, so those things are what drives people into whether they're gonna like your video, because I noticed that a lot of times when I post, you know, quite a bit on my social media, and when I post specific things like being encouraging and that kind of thing, it doesn't get a lot of likes.
Yeah.
And so, but if I post some stuff like, if I say something like men are toxic AF, then it's gonna get a whole lot of reaction. You know, and why is that? You know,
the thing with encouraging spiritual post things like that is so most people aren't really, you know, spiritual, or they don't want to be encouraged. They want to stay exactly where they are.
Yeah, they complacent with where they are. So I feel that, you know, when you're becoming a content creator or social influencer, whatever they call it, you have to find your niche. You have to find your audience of what they want to see, because there's people out there that want to hear stuff. I know I'm one of the people. I follow a lot of people that are very spiritual, motivational speakers. I follow people like that.
Me too.
You definitely have to just go find that audience, because it's definitely out there. But
I guess it depends on what's going on in your life, you know. So at the same time, you know, and and then you have to start thinking about, what do you want your platform to look like? What I know for me, especially this area in my life, I'm not really for a lot of drama, and so I'm gonna keep on posting my, you know, little spiritual, my little encouraging. I'm gonna throw some in there, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. So, because again, I don't know exactly who needs to hear it at that moment. And at the end of the day, I know I always need encouragement, right?
Yes.
So if one person gets something out of it, I don't care, because somebody's gonna view it. You're gonna get a lot of views. Now that means you've seen it. You know, you might not comment on it, and that's okay.
You know, my biggest thing is that, like, if I'm outside, I'm at the bar, or I'm at church, I'm anywhere, you know, and people see me, they be like, "Oh my God, you're so funny. I love you so much. I saw your video, or I saw your post. I saw when you were at such and such."
I get that all
and
the time.
I didn't see them on there. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
They didn't put a comment.
They didn't.
How do you feel about that? Because I get that a lot. I get a lot of times where people say, "Oh my gosh, I saw your video. Like, oh my gosh, you're doing so good. I see you working out." I'm like, "Well, you didn't like when I posted that I got my nutrition shaking, that I did my workout at 5 o'clock in the morning." You didn't shout me out then.
I feel held back. I feel like, you know, because the clicks and the likes and the shares and the comments, they are encouragement for me to keep going and to do what I do and to say what I say and to be where I am. And so when I don't get it, I don't know. I don't know that people need me. I don't know that that they're watching, that they're paying attention. But then I go outside and I find out.
They tell you everything.
I find out. Yeah. I find out. Yeah. Sir Charles J. Hook said, "They be hating."
They be hey, that's my boo right there. Hey, no.
They said they
people
be
are
hating.
Notorious trollers, baby. Hashtag guilty.
They be, and I hate the ones that say, "I don't be on Facebook." Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Because your life be green. First of all,
vacation. How about this? How do social media reward characters over character?
Wow.
I feel like people put on a performance for social media. I feel like they're living double lives. Is what we say. Like you heard of people living double lives. They live a double life. They live a life as the norm life, and then they live a social media life where they're putting on and pretending to be this one certain way, but in reality they're not.
Yep. And what's sad is, especially when you know these people.
Yeah.
You know, when I know I'm looking like,
now,
you talking like you all booed up with your y'all have this great marriage and stuff. That's what Nara.
Wanara says that people are notorious scrollers. Guilty.
Hashtag guilty.
Yes.
You know, and that's what it is. People scroll all the time, but when you start really looking at the fact that you put on this facade of, and I get it. I used to do it.
Yeah,
I did. I was doing it, you know, at the same time, because you want your life to look a certain way. You put on what you want people to see.
Yes,
now, at the end of the day, you know, is it really helping? You know, what is it really doing? And so you got to think about all of that.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, like it gives me encouragement. So But even when I go outside, just to know that they saw it, and they told me in person versus telling me, that makes me feel a different type of way, because it makes me feel like they don't want other people to know that they're supporting me. They don't want They don't want anybody else to see.
That goes back to what Charles said. They be hating. You can sit up there and say that you're not.
Yeah.
But I feel like if
you're really friends
or whatever, you gonna support me. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You're gonna share my post. You're gonna tell other people. You're gonna do that because I'm gonna do that for you.
Yeah.
So why not? Why we can't help each other? Why is it always some underlining you don't want me to do better?
My biggest reason for not, like, if I don't share or if I don't like or comment, it's probably the time. So I'm a bartender. I get off work at 2. The club closes at 2. I get home around 3:30, 4:30, 5:30 some nights, and so I'm up scrolling. But when you do, I don't want people to think that like you just been up. Like they phone go ding at 4:00 in the morning that I'm some kind of crazy stalker or something.
No, I don't think they view it as stalking. And if anybody is like me, I know I'm telling you, my phone is not going to be dinging, no notifications going off. So mute.
I fell out with some people because of social media. I don't know if y'all fell out with people, but I fell out with some people. Just the simple fact that they do a lot of attention seeking.
Yeah.
And they feel like their audience is their true friend or, they're attached to their audience. And instead of them being true to themselves,
that's right,
they get on social media, they fake, and the crowd hypes them up, is what I would say. The crowd hypes them up because the crowd love drama.
Yes, they do.
They don't give a damn.
I love me some drama.
They be all in them comments and they be hyping you up, and so I think with that attention seeking, it can cause relationships to mess up real life relationships.
We talked about that before on a previous show where it was about being your own friend. So if you're able to, be self-assured and know that the people who are hyping you up to do negative things are not your friends, then you would, definitely know that, you can.
Now let's talk about, because I was talking to Toya earlier. She was talking about, going viral, and I want her to kind of tell us a little bit about, you said someone was trying to go on this show, and that was really good. And I just want to ask the question after it. So,
what Nara?
Yeah, that was
what Nara says, speaking for her Generation X herself, she prefers the in-person interaction, but she will support family if life allows. I understand that. Nara? I understand that, because in-person interaction really gets my blood.
Your blood blowing.
Yeah. I love in-person interaction. That's why I MC. That's why I bartend. That's why I host different events and things, because I really do enjoy in-person interaction. It's hard. Doing in-person interaction is a lot harder than social media.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not even gonna put this person on blast, but I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So I know this person, and y'all know the show Love Island. Y'all know it's a big thing if you ever watch TV, and y'all know the thing is when these people are going on this show, like especially this last season, right? Some of the most drama filled, with no love done. It was just a whole lot of drama. But when them people came out of that house, right? You got 4 million followers on Instagram. You are set for life because you already branded. So I have somebody that I know said they filling out their application to go on this show. It ain't even a look for love.
So my thing with
if you get casted for this show,
you're gonna be famous.
And you come out and you already, when you get 1 million followers, and that's just on one platform. That's not on all platforms. So that's what does that come on, Netflix or that come on Peacock? So Peacock, but it's viral. It's viral. Everybody is talking about it. Because that show, it comes on every summer. And so during that summer, the show comes on every day except for Wednesday. It's one day, it shows 6 days a week for 6 weeks.
That's probably because they're Bible study.
It comes on every day except for one.
We were talking about this, and my question to Toya was, would you sacrifice your privacy
for
internet fame?
First of all, he talking about Richard. No, she ain't single. No, she's not. She is married and been married for a long time.
She said no, sir.
It is not.
I'm not single.
Richard in the comments
Sorry, no love connection there.
No, find somebody else, sir.
So what do y'all think? Would y'all sacrifice y'all privacy for internet fame? Is that something that you would want to do? Me personally, I don't. I've always said I don't want to be famous because I tell my kids because they are, kids, they don't really understand the work of being famous. Like when you're famous, you can't just walk into Target. When you're famous, you can't walk into your favorite restaurant and just you got people always.
That's right.
Hey, let me get your autograph. Yeah, let me take that. That's not a normal life.
Yeah,
no, I've always wanted to live a normal life. I don't want to live like that. So my answer is no. I don't want to sacrifice my privacy for internet fame. So what about you guys?
I wanna be famous. Yes,
I don't care.
I want to be out in the snow with my mama. I said, "Oh, please don't touch her. Don't touch her."
No, y'all. I mean, I feel like it. Your life is what it is, and I feel like certain things and certain aspects of my life, I don't want everybody to be involved in.
Yeah.
And so for me, the answer is no.
Lisa said, "Hell no."
She said
no to him.
Hell
with it, Lisa.
Hell no to the
no.
Yeah, she said no.
But when you become a content creator, you have to realize, before I've been on 20 years, y'all. I got on Facebook in 2005. That's 20 years. Would you believe it?
I didn't get on until 2018. 2000.
My ex husband went viral on TikTok. He's a celebrity makeup artist and hairstylist, and it didn't really change, because it's TikTok. It didn't really change any part of his life, and I tried to be like, oh my goodness, everywhere we went, I was like, my husband, he TikTok famous. But he didn't really see it like that, He
but
just like
sometimes
a normal,
it changes people's character. I know somebody personally.
I tried to change.
I know somebody personally who went famous on. I want to say. He went famous on Instagram, and I went to school with this guy, and just an average guy, but he went famous and he's viral. And if you see him today in the store and you look at him, he act like he don't even know you.
Wow.
Yeah. And I literally know this guy. Like,
y'all were friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like we grew up together. Like I know your mama, you know my mama, and then all of a sudden. You see me in the store, know. So it does change people sometimes.
It does. It does. So let's talk.
Maybe you was looking so good, he just didn't recognize.
So we're going from being famous to the currency, because let's talk about the money that can be made just for being like the internet, or going viral or being a content creator, because everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody. Now I changed my little status.
Okay.
To clock it. That's because of Mo. Mo was the one that kind of started. I was like, because I wanted my page to just stay private.
Yeah.
And the thing about when you become a digital creator, you have got to change your status from private to public.
Yeah.
And that was big for me, because you got stalkers, you got people that like to screenshot and send stuff to people.
Like your ex-husband, probably just, oh, look how good she looking. I can't have nothing no more. Yeah.
You done got all this money with my I put in over here. I'll be a ton of what you need.
What?
Damn, why she didn't wear them braids when I had her?
No, he's living his best life. I guess that's what I get. I don't know.
We not.
But hey, whatever. That's neither here nor there, because that is none of my business or my concern, like Janae Aiko say. But is clout becoming a new form of credit?
Wow, that's a good one.
That's a good question. I do believe that it is. A lot of people are wanting the money for that.
Yeah.
And they'll do anything to get money. I've seen some of the craziest posts, craziest stories, craziest lives. I've seen people go as low as recording people dead on camera.
Yeah.
Just so they can go viral, to make a buck. And I feel like when you're doing that for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
You know, you should be more intentional about putting on more positive things and not wanting to just get $1 over, you know, not acknowledging someone's death. Because I feel like I wouldn't even do that. I feel that's very private. The family ain't been notified, you know, and different little stuff like that. It just plays into that.
I live such a simple life. You know, I grew up in a time where, you know, we didn't have my first cell phone was a sidekick. And so it had a camera on it, but no, I don't think it did video, and that I could record, you know, like everything and stuff. And so I'm still at the point where I can't pick up my phone every time something starts happening. If a fight break out, or if the singing is funny, or if the singing is good, or it's hard for me to just pick up my phone and record it. I just can't do it. Yeah, it's hard.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on. And so, I mean, I'm so simple, I guess, that I just, you know, and so, because one of my friends was telling me, oh, Andre, you have to put yourself out there more, you know, and people love you. You ain't got to do this, you got to do that. And I was like, I don't want to do all of that. I was like, you know, most people have somebody that'll do it for them. You know, like, won't you just be a friend and then record me doing that? You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's really hard to even have the thought process to pull my phone out and record what's happening, you know, as it's going on.
Yeah, and I wasn't initially trying to get paid off social media. Like I said, I went viral a couple of times, and that kind of opened up the revenue for I can start making money. But when I saw that I can make money, I'm like, okay, well, let me start posting more. Let me start, you know, just throwing in, dibbling, dabbling, a little bit about my life, a little bit about motivation, a little funny. I kind of mix mine in. So you see what you get with me. I don't just post the same thing, but I tend to notice that if you post the same thing every day, your numbers go up a little bit more. Like this one lady, she's viral. She's real good. I don't know her name. I wish I had it, but she's on Facebook and she does like food creation. So every video is like, okay, y'all, watch me make my husband food before he go to work. And she has these real long, beautiful nails. Like she keep her nails beautiful. But she's going viral.
See, she couldn't cook my food with them long nails.
That's what be in the comments too. They be like, I don't want you to touch my
all kinds of stuff.
They be on the comments. Can you
imagine her cooking meatloaf?
She can't even wear gloves.
A couple of her videos, she do have gloves on.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the mixture.
But do they go cover the whole hand? It's just, I mean,
long enough as to cover this right here, so then that won't be all off.
You know, I hate when people give me food like that. When they hold it like
nasty.
I have my best friend in Houston. Shouts out to Leandre. He does that all the time.
Look,
like,
you put that
you want some of this bread? No, I don't want that.
Get my own. No, I'm good.
I'm so good on that. I don't want that shit.
God rest my Amy soul. But I remember one time I was over her house and her son, he put his hands in her chips. She was like, you can have them. I don't like nobody touching my potato chip. You be digging out of your nose.
You don't never know. I promise you, because people don't watch their hands.
So y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments about, you know, going viral and all of that good stuff. What you did?
No, that's where we are.
Yeah,
right here.
Side.
So y'all follow us on all social media platforms. Right. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Black Podcast. You can also email us at ratedblackcrew@gmail.com.
That's right.
Hey, we look good on YouTube. Okay, so I was sitting at the house. Okay, so when I work out, work out videos on YouTube, right? So I'm pulling on my YouTube video, and what was crazy is that I seen Rated Black, like our previous video. I said, watch it on my TV. Watch it on my TV.
Yes.
Thank y'all for all the
thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for joining us. We are right here each and every Monday live at 7:00. We have video on Tuesdays as well with Talk That Talk Tuesdays.
I love Talk That Talk Tuesdays. Yeah.
We had a real good letter last week, didn't we? Oh my goodness. Y'all be sending us some crazy stuff. Listen, but don't stop sending it. Send me that good, juicy drama. I want to know why you slapped the pastor at church on Sunday.
Just by him saying that, he's one of those ones that be in the comments of the drama and the juicy.
Yes, I do. Yes. I might not say nothing though, because I don't want nobody to know I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I might not say a thing.
Okay, y'all. Let's hop into our final topic. Let's talk about the dark side. Is the counsel? Is the the culture? Did we cancel it? The internet fame versus the burnout. Let's talk about the burnout, because I think that's a real thing. That once you go viral, you got to try to keep an image. Is what I would say. Keep an image. You got to keep working, because you can't stop if you want to be content. So let's talk about the burnout. Have y'all ever experienced burnout in social media?
Yes.
My burnout in social media didn't come because hey Yolanda said hey y'all.
Hey yo.
My burnout social media didn't come from anything that had to do with the social media. It was more my personal life. Okay. Like, I was just tired. I didn't have the time because I was depressed and going through my own personal battle. So
for me, it is a burnout. But the crazy thing is that it's the addiction.
Yep.
Right. So a lot of times, we are real quick, when you wake up and stuff, you always want to go ahead and check what did I miss while I was asleep. Yeah. Or when I'm telling you, because I know I'm diagnosed. I diagnosed myself with ADD, but I'm telling you, I could be sitting there, you could be talking to me, and next thing you know, I done picked up my phone. I'm supposed to be reading, doing something, and I can't focus, and then I get on social media. So the addiction is real.
It's really real.
The burnout comes from when you start seeing a lot of the same thing that just take away, like that sucks up, because I'm an empath too. So when everybody problems is I'm taking on everybody's stuff, from social media. That is a lot in itself. So sometimes I know I need to walk away from it or not log in or get on for a day or so. But I can't even tell you if I've ever went one day without being on social media. I know I haven't.
Okay,
I know I have not.
My cousin Yolanda, y'all, she said yes, or the energy will burn you out. Yeah, because you get on Facebook sometimes and you're like, oh my God, let me get off Facebook because it's just sad. It is so sad. I done seen 5 posts, posts where people done did something crazy, or somebody done passed away, or and so when you see all that stuff, that energy can go to you.
I didn't even want to add all the energy, so I had posted. My grandma died, but I didn't post when my great grandma died the next month, or my other grandma the month after that, the dog.
You did post
the dog, and I didn't post my Aunt Lula right after the dog, and then so because I didn't want to add to it, and then a lot of times it makes the inbox go flooded,
and that's overwhelming too,
especially with the people who just want to sleep with me, that I'm here to hold you if you need it.
Oh, you're vulnerable now.
Wait a minute, maybe I need to go another post. Maybe that's what I need to do.
And so
run my inbox.
I mean, it goes crazy, and some of the things that people say in my inbox are just like out of this world. I can't believe it. Like I'm probably gonna. I have a book that sits on the back of my toilet. It's called Misconnections, Craigslist. Yeah, it's a book though that somebody created from all of the different posts that were in the Craigslist misconnections, because that was some crazy stuff. I don't know if y'all ever read
I remember Craigslist. Look for jobs on Craigslist.
I was thinking about writing a little short book, to sit on the back of the toilet at people's house, about all of the DMs, the crazy DMs.
Back of the toilet though.
Because
that's people use their phone the most.
So you put that phone down and read a book on the back of the toilet. I have a guest book in my bathroom, right?
But
and them legs start
my legs go to sleep. But I got that
because I remember when you were younger, you could sit on the toilet.
I got that little stool under mine, and so my legs are lifted while I'm doing the number 2.
Yeah, so we're just saying I got burnt out, but I don't think we talking about the same thing.
Oh, Lord. We talking about social media.
Why did I read that? I don't know. So I did.
She got burnt. She's burnt out on all the ads.
Yeah, it's a lot of ads, especially when you become a content creator. A lot of the ads start to show up on your personal page
because you gotta run them because that's how you get paid.
Yeah,
that's one way you can get paid on social media.
Yeah, so I recently became a content creator within the last 2 years, and I had this thing. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm learning about social media. I feel like, because I'm not a gatekeeper. I feel like if I know something, I'm gonna let you know. So I said, I'm gonna create this page, Facebook University. Okay. Started doing Facebook University. And when I tell y'all, literally my inbox started blowing up every day. Every day. And it's nothing but 1,000 something members in the group, but my inbox was blowing up every day. People asking me to teach them how to be a content creator, teach them how to do this. And, literally I was being that type of person where I was getting detailed instructions. And,
free advice.
Yeah, free advice. Because I'm like, I don't care. It's enough money in the world for everybody.
No, it's not.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's enough money in the world for everybody. And I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm going to tell you what I did. I started getting paid.
Yeah.
So literally it burnt me out. And I remember Toya writing about me one day. She was like, I showed Miss Money Mo making them posts.
She went
with
ghost.
them tips.
She went ghost.
I went ghost, y'all. Yeah. And so I'm going to do a little bit better. You
don't have to. You can figure out a way to make money for you. You're gonna have to pay me $20 for this advice.
Yeah. And I don't feel right doing it.
You have to feel right because you can't do nothing for free. I'm gonna make you a shirt that say I don't do nothing for free. So even when the kids say, Mama, can we go to the pool? I don't do nothing
for free. Even the kids.
Give me that allowance right now.
What about cancel culture? That's something that's real big. When we start thinking about, and now you're talking about views. And when I start thinking about, I talk about the way that you perceive certain things.
Yeah.
And if you don't perceive something like somebody else, the culture is quick to cancel you.
America is changing. We are not the land of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
You're not free to say. You're not free to say what you want.
You are. You are when you say it, but it comes with stuff.
Yeah.
So even now, we don't really like getting into politics, but you already know when you start.
Not even just politics.
But I'm saying, like right now, everybody is. I'm talking about these keyboard thugs. Internet thugs that go in because again, I can hide behind the keyboard and I can say whatever it is that I feel like I can say.
Yeah.
That's totally disrespectful, but they ain't gonna roll up on you because they're gonna hide. They
True story. I had this lady. And when you're in your community, you get in these groups with your community just to see what's going in the neighborhood and things like this. So I'm in this community called Forney East because we live in Forney, and my husband does the food truck. Well, one particular post was about food trucks, and somebody commented, "Hey, I'll try them out." They put my husband's business out there.
Yeah.
And so this one lady, she gets on there, and this is her comment, y'all. She said, freedom of speech, whatever, but it was wrong. She said, "Oh yeah, they are really good. The food is really good. I didn't have any problems with the food, but don't ever book them for an event because they don't give you your deposit back."
Well, you don't get a deposit.
Exactly.
Why would you get your deposit back?
So this turned into a whole argument of me because I'm like,
who told her?
Yeah, I let people do freedom of speech, but when you attacking me and mine, and it don't even make sense, I'm finna come with some comments. So I literally got on there. Who in their right mind gives the deposit back?
That's the booking fee.
She said the services, the whole thing, the services was great. The food was good, but don't book them because they don't give you a deposit.
That was a deposit. Now there's
Yolanda said non-refundable.
Wait a minute, is she acting as if y'all are apartment? You know what I'm saying? Like you put down a deposit, and then when you move and everything,
crazy, y'all.
Come on, man.
Y'all
stylists do that now. People that braid your hair, they ask for a deposit because they trying to make sure that your behind is gonna show up, and I'm booking my time.
Yeah.
Bet she won't try it again.
No,
you know what?
Did you pull up?
It's funny because like literally like the lady that made the comment, I know her, I see her.
Yeah.
Like our kids cross in school. So it was like a school event she was talking about. And I know who she is. Like, you really gonna do this? And you really know who I am, and I know who you is, and I can't wait to see you at this next school event. But yeah, people get on there and they say crazy stuff. Freedom of speech. Right.
Y'all, so thank you for tuning in today. Today's topic was going viral, the price of going viral. We talked about authenticity versus performance and how you can make money being a social media influencer. We also talked about the dark side. We talked about the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. And so we want to say thank you so much for tuning in on today. We are going into the end of the show, which is Say What Now. Say What Now, y'all. So Say What Now is where we take those encouraging, thought-provoking, funny things that we see or we hear on social media, whether it be TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, and we say them out loud on here on the show right now. Okay, so last week we started with
Toya.
Yeah, we started with Toya. So we're going to start with Mo. I always go last.
Yeah.
Why you don't go first?
I don't want to go first. I don't want to go first. Go ahead.
All right. My first one. Dallas done got beside itself with these high LA rent prices. Not a palm tree in sight.
You're getting a little bit better. You're getting a little bit better. I laughed.
I'm getting a little bit better, huh? Okay. Black people, the only people, make their kids start practicing going to bed 2 weeks before school starts.
That's right. that is right. Listen, because you got to know that it's time to go to bed. Yes. In 2 weeks, you got to go to school.
You gotta be ready.
Matter of fact, I don't know why I let you stay up all this summer.
Okay, another black person joke. Black people will tell you, don't say nothing, and I already done told everybody.
Yes. Oh my God.
My mama.
I was on the phone with my friend earlier, and everything she said, she was like, now this is between you and me. And I'm like, what? You know I talk on speakerphone.
Like, what? She done told it all, huh?
She said, unless you hear St. Augustine in a few.
It's a few.
Unless you hear St. Augustine, it's a few. Oh, yeah. That's in Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got another one. So this is a conversation that one of my friends had with her husband. She's a little heavy set. So, okay. He told her, you cannot be a snack with stretch marks.
Oh.
Her reply, lies. If it don't come off the grill with lines, it ain't ready. Yes. And I just died.
Yes.
That's true.
My last one. The only X I miss is extra money that I used to have.
Oh my God. Oh, I miss all that extra money I used to have. It's been taking me a while to catch back up after, that depression and all this stuff I was going through. And so my headphones are. And so I wish I missed that extra money. I almost started, doing something on the side.
The side.
Yeah. You want me to go? You going?
Go ahead. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Since you would like to go last.
Because you got so many. You got like 15 of them.
I do not. Okay, so my say what now? Sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free.
Wow, that's right.
That's me, because I be scared to take chances on myself.
I think we all are.
That's kind of like this podcast, like it's so fulfilling and so, what's that word I'm looking for?
It's a passion.
I don't know how to say the word.
It's a passion.
I don't want to say the wrong word, but it just makes you feel good. It gives me, it's almost like church. You know how you go to church on Sunday and you like, oh, I can take on this week because the Lord just blessed me. Like I got the spirit now, and it's kind of like that. It's just a good feeling to give me encouragement for the week. I love it. I like that one. Yeah.
Okay, so Lord, when I get old, please don't let me be chewing for no reason.
Oh, in that store, you see them people.
You know what? I was always wondering what that is. I never figured it out. But
you see a lot of older people doing that.
My grandma was chewing paper. She always kept paper in her mouth.
Oh well,
and so we would find the paper everywhere. She just tore a piece of napkin and she'd just start chewing on that napkin. So she like chewing on paper.
Okay, so be patient.
Oh, Yolanda said that means that your gums are itching.
All right, so be patient. Sometimes the wait is longer because the blessing is bigger. Right,
that's a good one right there. Yeah, so when you waiting on the Lord, it might seem uncomfortable, but just know He got something real big in store for you. That's good. I like that.
Okay, so be open to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
That's a lot of
learning. Say that again. Open to learn.
Be open to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
That's a good
because
one.
A lot of times we think we know something, and sometimes you got to told you wrong, and you have to unlearn what you knew in order to relearn what it is.
That's good. That's a good one.
Indeed.
I know. Okay, couple more. Ladies, don't argue with him no more. Just say, my side dude was right about you, and walk away. Ooh. And my last one.
You ain't got no teeth. You
my last one. If you wear your jeans 5 days in a row, they become baggy, and it looks like you're losing weight. Follow me for more weight loss.
You know what? That's true.
That's a shame.
That's true. Because
Christy over there cracking up. Christy rolling over there. Yeah. They say you trying to get somebody's head between the wash and dry.
Okay, I got some good ones.
Let's
all right, it's my turn.
Yeah, you have the flow.
Man, I'm sitting up there flashing, y'all. It's called Perry. Me and Perry just.
Okay, here's a good one. A steak can be $7 from a butcher, $10 at a supermarket, $25 at a dinner, and $150 at a high-end restaurant. Same steak. The only thing that changed was the location. The next time you feel you're worthless, ask yourself if you're just in the wrong place.
There you go.
Ain't that good?
So you coming with some motivation.
Ain't that good?
That was good.
Oh my goodness, y'all. So listen.
What else you got?
I want to hear the drama though.
Listen.
I know, because you wait.
This is something, this you need to practice this because you need to always make sure you are in the right place. Like that gospel song say, you're in the right place at the right time to receive a blessing. Like a lot of times it's where you are that's stopping you from getting or doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be getting at or doing,
That's a word.
And you miss your blessing in the wrong place with the wrong man or the wrong woman or the wrong kids. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. Sleep hit different when you wash that ass first. That's why some of y'all can't sleep. Listen.
Wash your ass.
Always wash that ass. You need to wash that ass before you get in my bed. Your ass gotta be clean.
You know what? I tell Charles all the time, like I'll be getting out of the bathtub and he'll be in there, and I'll be like, I don't understand why people don't like taking baths. Like I felt, I gotta wash this off. I say that all the time.
Don't get in your bed dirty. Don't be like, I'm gonna take my shower in the morning. Take one in the morning too.
Take one in the morning.
Take one in the morning too. But before you get in that bed, wash that ass.
That's why you pay your water bill.
Wash
That's why
that
you got a
ass.
water bill.
Before you speak on someone else's story, remember there's pages in your book you never read out loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really good because there's some things that I don't want nobody else to know. And so, you know, you have to be careful when you put your mouth on people.
Ooh.
You know, I've learned it. I've learned this the hard way. The hard way.
I'm sorry.
I had a person that I put my mouth on that knew some of my business that nobody else knew.
Mm-hmm.
I had to leave her alone
Yeah.
because she got me back. You can't do it. Leave people alone. Don't put your mouth on people. Yeah. To keep your mouth off people. Guys really be like, you didn't deserve that pain. Let me show you a different kind.
So they don't apply. They'll apply real quick.
Beware of the people that will be, you know, all in your business,
vultures
understanding your pain.
Suck it in.
I mean, they know, you know what they really doing is they taking in how much you can bear so they can put some more on you.
They can apply that pressure to hurt you worse.
Yeah. It'd be crazy.
It's crazy.
She said her kids have ADD. My smart ass said, all different daddy.
Oh.
Now I'm blocked.
You should.
Who cares if somebody else is already doing it? God can do a new thing through you. We just talked about this a while ago. It don't matter if somebody else said it, if somebody else making t-shirts, if somebody else got a food truck, if somebody else cooking food, if somebody else sewing clothes, if somebody else washing their ass. Oh, that's the wrong thing. But it don't matter what it is that you want to do. You can do it different. You can do it better. You might not be as good at it. You know, you just might have a better face than they do. Or it could be anything that makes you still be able to
stand out and make your money.
Stand out, be profitable. You know, and so go ahead and do that thing that you are scared to do because somebody else is already doing it. Even if it's your best friend Teresa, she's selling hot cakes and you want to sell hot cakes because you put sugar in yours and she don't use sugar. She use cane sugar. Yeah. So you know, do that thing that you want to do. So go ahead and do that.
I agree.
Soon as I leave behind what no longer serves me, something greater comes along.
Absolutely.
That's how it always works.
Listen, people always say, quit your job until you have something else lined up. I ain't listening to that shit. No, I quit that damn job. I quit that job with no job in sight and something better always comes along. You got to listen to your heart.
You think you would have got whatever better if you hadn't quit though?
I would not, because I wouldn't have been able to accept what was better because I already had something else to do. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable and you got to leave certain things. You got to leave that man alone, even though he's paying all the bills.
You got to know your value.
Yeah.
You know your value. You know your worth. I'm not constricted and conformed into this.
That's
so once you know your value, it ain't nothing you're going to be able to tell me.
Yeah, there you go.
I ignore a lot of DMs because I want y'all to find y'all soulmate. It ain't me.
Why they even trying to play? Go down in the DMs.
I be seeing a lot of posts all the times where people be screenshotting their DMs and they show like a person trying to get at them and they just send like 10 messages that you didn't know. Listen, if you send a message and they didn't reply, leave them alone. That person ain't for you. Because the person that's for you gonna jump right back on it. They gonna be ready to. They gonna be ready to start
in my DM and I got back in it. Ain't that right, honey?
I don't know who this is for, but stop going extra mile for those jobs unless you're getting 2 checks. They didn't hire for you for that. Practice saying that's above my pay grade.
All right. Because you got these folks think they the boss.
Listen, I'm a very big believer in say I don't get paid for doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing nobody else's job. I'm not going above and beyond. I'm not taking initiative. I'm not doing all of that no more. I ain't doing none of that no more. I quit yesterday.
Yep. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
I ain't finished.
Yes, he is. Next week.
Who you are behind my back means more to me than who you claim to be in my face.
Yeah,
that's a good one, right?
Good. Yeah.
I'm gonna read them fast. Okay. The struggle you're facing is a test to see if you are truly committed to the life you say you want.
That's good.
You don't even understand it, do you?
That's good.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah. All right, that was my last one.
That was
y'all.
good though. That last one.
We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Rated Black Podcast.
Rated Black. Y'all go follow us. Remember, TikTok. Oh, we got TikTok too, right?
We got a TikTok.
We got to start posting more.
We got a TikTok.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
That's right. That's right.
Everything.
Yeah. That's right. Blink, blink. That's right.
That is.
So y'all don't forget to tune in each and every Monday. We're going to have a hopefully a special guest on next Monday. We're going to have some special things for y'all. We're going to let y'all know. I ain't finished talking to her yet, but I'm going to let y'all know, okay? And then we want y'all to tune in each and every Monday. Don't forget that Talk That Talk Tuesdays on Tuesdays and Wellness Wednesdays and what is it?
Thursday. Trigger Me Thursday.
Trigger Me Thursday. I was trying to say Thirsty Thursday. I was thinking about the club.
I got a good Trigger Me Thursday.
I'm gonna post the video.
Right. Trigger Me.
I'm one of my triggers. I'm posting.
Okay. Well, I'll wait.
I'll wait. Put the thing on there, but I'm gonna post.
I'll wait. I do find it.
No. You still do your poll. But I'm just gonna post the video.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We want to say thank you again for tuning in and showing love. And don't forget to follow us, like us, share us, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Thank y'all.